Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, the 23rd of February was my first time attending classes, and I was so angry because of the fact that number one, my modules were not all there, and there weren't lecturers in the one module that I had that was on the timetable. So, the 22nd of March was the second time I attended, and I was just so anxious because I just could not believe that I didn't have any lecturers. I just thought that perhaps for us here in Murrayburg, we will not be having any lecturers. And I was just so like, oh my goodness, how am I going to get through this? So I just woke up and I just told myself, you know what? I'm going to go to the campus. I'm going to see what's going on. Perhaps there are lecturers now, and perhaps they did put on my modules onto the timetable. So I get there in the morning and I looked through the timetable that they have pasted on the window, and I saw that okay, three of the modules that I was doing are on the timetable as they said they would be, but two of these three modules are clashing. And you guys won't believe, my financial mathematics and my legal aspects in accounting are the two modules that are clashing that I have to choose from. Now, you guys know last year I did not like law. I was not into it, and it made me fail because I was not into it. Now, this year I have to choose between something that is similar to law or is basically a build up from what I've done last year, and something that I completely do not understand. So you guys just have to understand how frustrating I was. Here I was thinking, oh, I'm just gonna go there and just be angry again for them not having lectures and my modules not being there. And now my modules are there and they're clashing, and I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, finally they put it on and these two modules are clashing. How can they do this to me? I just feel so robbed right now. I really feel so robbed because yes, I did do law last year, and I did promise myself that I will study and I remember, and yes, I do remember some of the stuff, but I really do not want to repeat it. I didn't think I would repeat it. And funny enough, I didn't even see this legal aspect in accountancy. I don't know how I even overlooked that, because I think perhaps I wasn't looking for it. That's why it got overlooked. Oh my god. So I get there and we attended class. Okay, class was quite awesome. It's kind of like the same thing that we did last year. Okay, the class that I attended was financial accounting, and it's just a continuation of what I did last year. And he, like the lecturer, what I liked about him is that he explained things in such detail. You understand why each and every transaction happens. Although I do know, okay, if there's a debit, there has to be a credit. But he explains why is there credit? Why is there debit? Why do we debit it in the first place? And why do we credit it? And why is there a contrast account and all of that? So he really, guys, he explained everything to the T, and that I gotta give that man props for, explaining things the way that he does. He really made me understand my accounting more. And with accounting, you can never know everything, and that's why I think also I enjoy it so much, because you learn each and every day, and you can never say I am perfect, because there's always a curveball, there's always a twist, and you always like it challenge you. So that's why I actually enjoy accounting, and that's also why I want to become an auditor, because I just feel that that would challenge me in terms of my accountancy and switching on the brain, guys. Just basically switching on the brain. So at the end of this great class and me understanding and getting everything that this person or our lecturer is saying, these other two guys in our class, well, two girls and one guy, was like, "Sir, please don't come next week." Okay. I'm looking at them, I'm like, why shouldn't he come next week? I mean, what are these people getting to? And then they were like, no, because we won't be here. You guys, I nearly lost my mind when those two girls said that. And the guy was like, yeah, me too, sir. Please don't come next week. And I'm like, hello, some of us are going to be here next week, and how dare you even suggest to a lecturer, do not come because I will not be here? Like, how do we now get put in a disadvantage because you guys are not here? The lecturers shouldn't come because you not why what makes you guys so special to even suggest it in the first place, to say no, don't come, we not gonna be here? Like, no. People, we need to respect each other. It doesn't matter whether you not here. Like, your personal problems are not ours. We are here to learn. This is a learning institution, and that's something people need to understand. It's a learning institution, and you cannot do as you please. Your personal problems are just that, yours, and it's your personal problems. It has nothing to do with us and to do with the other classes, because you need to understand something, that this lecturer does not just give class to us, he gives class to other people as well in other levels of accountancy. So you can imagine now, last week, I was so angry that he wasn't here. Now you could have imagined had he not actually explained to us, and he did explain, and he did apologize for not being the previous week. So now you could have imagined me coming to class and just finding out this person didn't come because he was told by students, do not come because we're not gonna be there. I think that, guys, can we just respect each other? Can we respect each other? And can we understand that learning institutions are learning institutions? You cannot change it. You cannot change things to benefit you. That's just 3 people not coming. Imagine 3 people not coming and the lecturer doesn't come because of those 3 people. Then there's almost how many? 60 people that are not going to receive class on the basis of 3 people. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Can we respect each other? Can we respect our learning institutions? Can we respect that? Please. I was really, really worked up. And the funny part about this is that before we even left, we created a WhatsApp group. So I was like, no, why should you guys say he shouldn't come? Rather, you guys, ask questions on the WhatsApp group and we will answer them, because it's not just students, but the lecturer is also in the WhatsApp group. So he can contribute as well. So that is what I suggested, and they just got up and left. And guess what? The following week, which was the 9th of March, guess who I found in class sitting? The very same person, because the 2 didn't come, but there was one of them that came, who said, oh, I'm not gonna be here, was sitting front row seat in class. So you can imagine how shocked I was. How, didn't you say you're not gonna be here? In my head, that's what I'm thinking. I never asked her. I don't like to bother people that are like that. I never asked this person anything. I was just like in my head, like, didn't you say you're not gonna come? And here you are. So you can imagine, had the lecturer not taken them seriously and actually not come, and they here and she's here. Wow, guys, you can't be cheap. Just because one person says I'm not gonna come, now you also say I'm not gonna come, and then the following week you're there. Guys, can we please stop this? Stop it. Just stop it, and just let us just respect each other. Let us just respect, what we're there to do. Can we just do that? So, the day went on and 2 o'clock arrived. And I attended my financial mathematics class. Yo, guys, I was the only student in that class. I was the only student attending that class. You guys know, like, you don't know something, and you hoping that maybe there will be someone there that knows a little bit more, that might explain to you, or you guys can open up a WhatsApp group. For me, that wasn't the case. I was the only student in that class, and it was just me and the lecturer. To some extent, it was kind of like a benefit, because I could really, really focus on the things that I don't know. But that lecturer, like, he explains as if there are more than one person in the class, and he moves on. He, like, I don't know, it's almost like he has a schedule of, okay, from say 2 to 3 o'clock we will do this, from 3 to 4 then we do this, from 4 to 5. And for me, like, there's certain things that I still don't understand. I'm so confused. And I always thought that if I could just get a lecture one-on-one, this is why they say be careful what you wish for, because now I got that lecturer and I am with him one-on-one. And I don't know, I'm just not confident enough to tell him, please slow down, because I don't want to be rude. You can see a person that's like on schedule, and they will need to this to you need to get it now. I think that's the type of person he is. He's the type of person that wants you to get it once he has explained it, and he wants to explain it once in a way. And I could kind of see, like, he was like irritated with me being the only one in class. But you know what, I promised myself that I'm not going to allow that to intimidate me. I'm gonna attend my classes, even though I'm the only student. Perhaps next week there will be more students coming to the class, and since like examinations are coming up, the classes are going to be full. When exams are coming up, when assignments are coming up, the classes are all of a sudden full. People are serious about their education. They are passionate and they want to qualify, but they haven't been attending the whole bloody month. Now when it's like 2 or 3 classes remaining for lecturers, now they like serious. Like, we are serious. We want to attend our classes. We want to pass. We want to be professionals. Guys, you will meet them. If you're not busy with your degree and you are perhaps still in school, you basically will meet the same people you have in your classroom. There will always be the guy that thinks he's smarter than everyone. Always be the pretty girl, the churchgoers, the quiet guy that knows everybody's business. And believe me, those quiet ones knows everybody's business. Just ask him. Even yours that you think you're keeping a secret for, he knows it. Then there's the ones that talk a lot. Then there's the divas. Then there's those good two-shoes ones that just wants to do everything perfectly. You will meet those people. Every single character you have in your class, multiply that by 1,000,000, because you will still meet them in the real world. Basically, school never ends. Guys, school literally never ends. Even in my workplace, sometimes I see, like, wow, this kind of reminds me of that time in class when this person was fighting, and this person didn't want to share that. Like, guys, those events repeat themselves, and it's so weird when it's grown-ups. I kind of like laugh, like aren't you guys supposed to be matured and kind of like get this life thing? Aren't you guys a bit too old for this? But I kind of like just realize that once a person are the way they are, they will never change. It doesn't matter how old they get, they will never change. That is who they are, and sometimes you just have to accept it. Even though they might be a person that's very rude, you just have to accept that that is within them and they cannot change it. Even though they can manage it, but it will still be there, or even though you might not see it at first, but it will be there. It will, it will be there. The snake will show its head at some point. So yeah, but a valuable lesson that I've learned right now is that we really need to learn to respect each other, and we really need to respect other people, even though you do not know the person. Respect them, respect who they are. That's it. And be a better person, and even respect yourself, because I feel that if you respect yourself, that would translate in you respecting other people. So yeah, guys, thank you for listening. I'll catch you in the next one. My next class is coming up, and yes, I most definitely will be telling you guys what happened there and what happened inside the campus, and if there are any changes whatsoever. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys on my next one. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Just give this a thumbs up. Thank you.